What is up, guys? Today we are taking a look at something that is super awesome. Not because we get to shoot it, but because, well, you'll see. I'm building a new gun range. All right, so I'm sure you guys can't see it. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. There's a little red dot over there. Right over there. That is my old target, which is a pretty good target, good hangers. But this cornfield here is kind of a problem because for the 6-7 months a year that there's corn, I can only go back like 30 feet. When the corn's down, I've got like 1,000-yard range all the way back, but for a lot of the year, not great. So what we're doing today, and I started this yesterday, but I got a bunch of tractor tires. I already had some, I picked up some more. I'm filling them with dirt, which is quite the project. It's taking a lot more dirt than I thought. And in the gaps, I'm putting truck tires, doing the same thing. And I'm going to be shooting from that direction. So right now, I've got a couple trees and an old trash pivot. The trees are going to get cut down, the pivot's getting moved this spring. But once that's all gone, I'll have an 800-yard range back that direction. But it will be year-round, so definitely an improvement. That one over there, like I said, is about 1,000-yard range. I'm going to leave it there so that when the corn's down, I do still have access to a 1,000-yard range. But for the 99% of the time where 800 yards is more than enough, I will have this. It will be awesome. Not sure what happened to this clip, but step number 1 is leveling out the ground and putting down the first layer of tires. Step number 2 is using a tractor that's way too small to scoop up as much dirt as you can. Step number 3 is dumping said dirt into the tire while trying not to tip the tractor on this uneven ass ground. And step number 4, the one that really sucks, is getting up here with a shovel and moving all of the dirt from the center where I'm standing and cramming it up underneath the lip, trying to fill this up as much as I can, trying to keep it as firm and as stable as I can possibly get it. Because we're having to kind of throw the dirt into the edges, whatever, to make sure you're not just filling the center, you're filling the whole thing, is we're having to add one layer at a time. So I just got the 3rd layer on here, or 4th layer, Jesus. And so anyway, now I'll start filling it back up. Even with the tractors helping out, this is a lot of shovel work. God dang. As a wise man once said,
I need to sit my black ass down and do some more cardio.
all right, so the last clip you guys saw, I wasn't able to get much more filming done the rest of that day. I had to stop shortly after that. But not only that, but that was like 4 weeks ago for me. So yeah, here we are, new day. Luckily, a lot nicer weather. And we are going to take, because the first thing I'm doing today is taking the targets off of the old hanger. Okay, so here we are at the new target. And what you guys didn't see earlier is I got the pile of tires finished. And by finished, I mean I ran out of tires, so it's as tall as I can get it. But that's still 6 foot. I'd say 6 foot here, and it gets gradually taller. It's probably 6.5, 7 foot down on the opposite end. And I got the post set for the frame, so I'll get the target hung here. I've got a gas-powered auger that made digging these super easy, and then just some scrap posts and whatever the hell the scrap piece is on top, and should be pretty easy. I'll show you the brackets I made. All right, these are the brackets to put over the hanger, the top horizontal bar. Put a couple screws in, bend it over the top bar, bend it in place with a hammer, and put the other 2 screws in. So easy enough. This poor target, holy crap. I knew we had shot off one of the corners, but I didn't realize until just now that both of the corners have been knocked off. But oh well, I'll figure out something for that one. But for this one, how I'm mounting it is with an old piece of mud flap off of a truck. So I've used chains in the past, but it sucks because no matter what you hit them with, if you hit the chain, you cut it, and then it's just a pain in the ass to rehang. This, you can put holes in it, and it's not going to come down. Only issue is, if it's an old one like this, they can dry rot over time, and eventually the target will just fall off due to the weight. But it was easy enough with a screwdriver to just kind of, I didn't have a drill, so I literally just used a screwdriver with the Phillips head to just like bore my way through the rubber and then put a couple bolts through it. But it's a little ghetto, but it works. If you have any better ideas, though, definitely open to suggestions. So go ahead and comment those. When the battery on your drill dies and it doesn't have the guts to get through 3 inches of wood, remember that you can put a wrench on a screwdriver. All right, so I need to figure out something to put that other target right there, or maybe get a replacement. I don't know, depends how expensive it is. But the big target's hung, the other little target's hung, and I've got my random range trash targets because they're always fun to have something random laying on the ground to shoot at. But yeah, for the most part, we're ready to go, and that is the new target. But yeah, need to cut down some trees, and that pivot's getting moved this spring, but those are all things that we can do when the ground thaws and it's a little bit warmer out. But in the meantime, I can still get 200 yards out there pretty easily and not have an issue. So yeah, we are functional, and that is how you build a range out of random garbage.